Hey there, folks. It's the E-Man here, and I guess I was going to do finishing of the Garden Forgotten by Time. I've tried to do this part like a couple of times because the Thunder Elemental that you can get the whip power from, he's kicked my butt like twice, and I even have the 5% armor to give me like 5% defense protection. I bought some potions. I think here I think I'm just gonna go to Medusa and I'm gonna come back and do the lightning elemental when I am a little more powered up, like get some more HP ups and whatnot. So, alrighty, here we go. Alright. Yeah, those killer plants in there are used as a platform to jump up there. Thankfully I already did all that and saved it, so I don't have to like constantly redo this. Well, as you can see, I have the Bloody Cape, which when you take damage you get hearts. And then I have the armor, there, the earth armor. Alright, and I got the holy water. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess. Oh boy. And great. Gotta redo half of that. You just attacked me so quick I couldn't heal in time. So... I think I will just not do them. I should have just went on. You're not very tough at this stage of the game. Pick up another sub-weapon. I think a different sub-weapon may help. Oh, yeah, I can't get that. Not so much for that. What did I just do? Yeah, I'm just gonna bypass it. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. This thing's laughing at me? What the hell? there's the door. Alright. Oh, what? Oh. Can't go that way. Oh. Alright, not going that way. Some kind of an ability later. I do have the playing guide. I don't like holy water. There isn't. Huh, what the hell did you do here? I guess nothing, that's odd. There's something here I'm not seeing. Huh, weird. That statue's got freebies! Well, I guess we don't do anything, yeah. Item I don't have yet. Yeah, there. Well, there you have it there, folks. I guess I'm going to stop it right here. Yep. So we have to go all the way back up there, flick that switch thing, get that other door open. Yeah, the Thunder Elemental can be rather tough. He does a lot of quick attacks, and there's not a lot of openings. And plus, I mean, you're still kind of, you're still kind of not really all that, don't have a whole lot of health at the moment. So, yeah, and I got killed because I was in the middle of trying to use potions. Yeah, you have to use them in that window, your items. And as you can see, I've had issues where I'm fighting and you get into the fight and then you hit the wrong, I hit the wrong button and I accidentally used, an item that's hit mine. Well, you can get the magical tickets to warp to Renato's house and they can warp back to a save point, but the ones for Renato's house is rather expensive. Like it's like 800 gold, so that yeah, a little difficult, and plus like usually you have to just play the whole level, get to a save point before the boss, and then exit out and go buy potions. That usually works, but you want to try to get as many potions as you can if you're fighting a tough fight. And maybe I just need to like get better, but it's still pretty early in the game. So it might be better to not fight him. Yeah, it's probably better to not fight the Thunder Elemental and come back later. The different whips, I think some of them can unlock certain doors. If we get the Ice Whip, you freeze something, and the Fire Whip. Yeah, it's all kinds of pretty cool elemental whips. So we're not just using like the one regular whip. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave any comments you may want to leave. I think the next video I'm going to try to start up Castlevania Curse of Darkness, which is a little bit more of a cinematic game than this is. The first opening in here was like kind of long, but Curse of Darkness isn't that long, but it kind of sets the standard. Of course, it takes place in a different era. I think it takes place, 3 years after Castlevania 3? Yeah, and it has a lot more RPG mechanics than this game does. And it was Konami's second ps2 outing. See, the graphics aren't too bad on this for ps2. Of course, I'm using an emulator, and I am, of course, upscaling it a little bit. I've had a few hiccups with it, but it seems to be working okay. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video then. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.